It's JPTV 3000. I'm here with
Gherret.
Man. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for your time. And man, it's kind of windy today, so hopefully y'all can hear us pretty good. Gherret, man, I heard that you're a local, bro. How was this place before the boom?
Before the boom, just a lot of it was just agriculture. There was none of this oil production, none of this mass growth. I think Williston alone was probably a population of like maybe 7,000 people at tops. You had your farmers, your ranchers, just general everyday small town rural America, basically.
Yeah. Now since we're in Williston, we're in North Dakota. What are some things to do, places to go in North Dakota?
In North Dakota, Minot.
Yeah.
The typical.
Minot.
Minot, Bismarck. Here in Williston, though, if you're looking for a place to go, I usually hit up the strike zone.
Yeah, but you can't hit up the strike zone because they're closed. Because they're closed now because everything else is closed.
Fortunately. Four Bears up by Minot, or if you're looking to just go visit Lake Sakakawea.
Yeah. You talking about Four Bears in Newtown?
Yeah.
They're closed.
Are they?
Dude!
Dang.
Dude, if you go to Newtown, if you ever been in Newtown, you know how Newtown looks either in the morning when everybody's going to work or in the evening when everybody's getting off. There's nobody. We went to the gas station in the morning and nobody else pulled up to the gas station.
Man, for years since I've been in Newtown. So.
Yeah. But man, what's some of the things you remember, like the small things in life before the boom?
I remember pretty much everybody knew everybody. It was just close-knit community. Everyone kind of trusted everyone. It was one of the things where you could, go to the gas station, leave your car unlocked, or you left your house unlocked at night because you knew no one was going to go in it.
Yeah.
Yep. And just mass influx of people came, and now it's surprising if you meet anyone on a daily basis you actually recognize.
Yeah. And it's still a small area when you look at the size of the Bakken. It goes into a little bit of Montana, goes into a little bit of Saskatchewan, but most of it is in the Williams, McKenzie, Montreal, and
Richland.
Yeah, it's in those counties. So what did the boom bring? What happened once it started?
Well, I know it did bring a lot of different businesses into the area that we never had before, and it did bring a lot of money into the area. It really improved the quality of life.
Yeah.
It also brought a lot of chaos.
Yeah. So, how much of Williston was where you got Applebee's and all of that? How much of that was there before?
Well, Applebee's for the most part, that was there before the boom, but right about there, a little bit past, that's about where town ended. Past Applebee's, up towards where Walmart is now, that was all farmland.
So it was downtown. It was pretty much that intersection in downtown.
Pretty much. Everything going up towards like Highway 2,
yeah.
That's all brand new, everything.
Was 1804 a dirt road?
No, it was still paved highway.
Okay. It was.
It was.
Hey, man, I can just imagine. It was probably like what's that going in between Wofford and
Sydney, 68.
That one and Wofford going towards Mandaree. That road.
Oh God.
Was it?
I know
that's
which
not
road you're
70.
talking.
That's is that 23?
I think that. Yep, 23.
Yeah, 23.
Before it was a rough ride.
Before they fixed that, dude, I found all kinds of
potholes.
Potholes, pieces of iron, pipe wrenches, like those 3 and 4 foot long pipe wrenches and stuff, hammers and everything you could think of, man.
Oh yeah.
But man, what's some advice that you would give to somebody who's trying to make this slowdown work right now?
Trying to make this slowdown work, just dig in, dig deep, dig your heels in, and just push forward. I mean, at this point in time, there's really not any better options. Just do the best you can, make what you can out of it, and try to come out on top.
Yeah, and I agree with you 100%, man, because I've looked at my options, and when it comes to paying rent up here, like you said, you're from up here, so oh man, that's another thing. How much was rent before the boom?
Before the boom, rent here was almost rock bottom. You could probably get yourself a 2-bedroom apartment for easily $200 a month.
Quit playing, bro. Quit playing, bro. Look, like I'm waiting on you to say 500 or something, man. Not
lower than that. When I was in high school, it was anywhere from $200 to $500 a month.
Bro, I don't see the justification for the high rent, even with the job opportunities. A 2-bedroom ought to be 7 or 8.
Easily, it should be.
Man, do you have any job advice or any kind of positions, for somebody who doesn't have any oil field experience that you could think of?
Like a good starting point?
Yeah.
Probably roustabout.
Yep.
It's a good way to break in, good startup job, good way to just get in, break in, and get going.
Now, can you tell people at home pretty much what is roustabouting? What's it entail?
A lot of it is it's pretty much it's oil field construction. You build a lot of battery tanks, you do a lot of pipe work, and you also go out to well sites to do a lot of maintenance work along the wellheads.
Okay. So with roustabouting, you can kind of expect to gain more skills the more time you work at it, because you may not have had construction experience, and you may get that from building the tank batteries, having to measure them out. And what were you saying about roustabouting? And what do you know about it? What are your likes and dislikes?
Well, the one thing I did like about it was just the ability to travel.
Yeah.
There was a lot of travel involved, a lot of work in the countryside. Got you out of town, got you out and about.
Okay.
Some of the drawbacks to it, especially for people who are not from here, when that winter hits.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the well got to be brought online, so y'all still got to be out there building the tank batteries.
Yeah. I mean, there's a grace period. Get a little too cold, jump in the truck 10 minutes, warm up.
Yeah.
There's another thing about the oil field, it's like, don't kill yourself for it.
Exactly. Be smart when it comes to winter. This winter we've had, this past winter, was actually very, very mild. It was actually pretty awesome.
Compared to the winter before that?
Exactly. Because this is the 1920 winter, that 18 to 19 winter, when it just dropped off to it stayed negative 30 for a couple weeks. That's the point when you get into depression and stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's cold, can't go nowhere, locked in the house.
It's a cold coronavirus is what it is. I mean, really, that's what it is. Because once it gets minus 30, nobody's coming outside unless they have to come outside or they're going crazy from being inside. And you can always tell 2 things. One is you'll notice on Facebook, people just start going off on stuff. Somebody will post something about how cute their cat is, and somebody will just go off on them about posting about their cat. And the other is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see it. And the other thing is, you'll come into the store or go to Walmart or something, you'll notice people are extra chatty because they've been inside that entire time.
That cabin fever out here is real during the winter time. I promise that.
Man, you got any other advice for anybody?
The best advice, aside from dress warm during the winter time. Best advice I could have for the Bakken is, if you decide to settle down out here, just forgot where I was going with that thought.
I got you.
But
since you said it, if you decide to settle down out here, make sure that you're in it regardless of what the oil field does, regardless of what the price does, because houses up here are inflated.
Oh yeah. Even your standard trailer house, you're looking at probably paying almost $80,000 for it.
Exactly. Because I've seen a couple of trailers for sale, but it's okay. So now I gotta go find somewhere to put the trailer. and they're selling the trailer, but not the lot that the trailer is sitting on because
So
it's
now
sitting
you
in.
gotta get the lot. Now you're
Exactly.
paying extra.
Exactly. So you're pretty much back to renting all over again.
The other thing I think I could say is just don't get discouraged. Oil prices out here have fluctuated. This is not the first time this has happened, and it will bounce back. It might take a minute, but it's gonna bounce back.
And somebody was saying, why would anybody buy stocks at this time in the market right now, which is the perfect time because everything's lower. For example, Halliburton was at $5.10 a share, and Halliburton hasn't been that low in 30 years or so.
At least.
At least. And then you got other stocks that are lesser that were at $8 and now they're at 80 cents. So
Now's perfect. If you're into stocks and investments, now's the perfect time to buy in.
and they're having an auction. I'm not gonna say anything about the auction because I'm going there personally. Hopefully I'll be able to make some video and I'll get some photos and show it to y'all. So I'm not bringing that up, but when that time comes, I'm gonna go there. I'll tell you about it once this is off. If I forget, let me know.
All right.
Do you have any business shout outs or anything like that you want to give out?
Actually, there is one, the company I'm working for, Norris Productions. So far, these guys have taken care of me through this entire bust, and yeah, I give them credit where credit's due. Got a great boss, great crew, great team all together.
And what kind of work do they do?
Do a lot of rod production. Help build the rods and whatnot for the wells, so that way wells can continue production.
Okay,
We've slowed down, but we haven't stopped.
I got you. And that's what you're looking for, bro. You're looking for a company that can last through it all. That consistency.
Exactly.
Consistency, man.
They have a lot of companies, especially when you get on like workover rigs. They are very well subject to drops in oil prices, layoffs, and everything else.
And that, go
And
ahead.
that can be hard.
And I'm gonna say there's a lot of competition because workover rig, you got Ranger. I don't know if MBI is keeping their workover rig stuff. You got Sun. You got
Whiting,
Yeah, Whiting.
Oasis,
Yeah, man.
Slumberjay,
Yeah,
you
man,
name
the-
it, we
The
got
list
it.
goes on, bro. The list goes on. But Gherret,
Yep.
man, appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man.
No problem.
Man, hopefully, man, everything works out and you find the success that you're looking for up here.
Well, I'm here for the long haul.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was born and raised out here, so I'm not leaving anytime in the near future.
And then on top of that, you know, you've got North Dakota is a beautiful place, and I say that because I've spent the time up here to actually see it for what it is. I've spent time going back there behind Weatherford. I don't know the name of that park back there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I think I've got it in a video or something somewhere. But you know, it's a beautiful place. It's quiet. It's out of the way,
It is.
and it's full of trees. And in the summertime, it's beautiful and green. And you know, you've got Lake Sakakawea. You've got all those different places.
Medora, another place.
Medora. Where's Medora at?
I'd have to find it on a map, but
Okay,
man, it is beautiful out
I've
there.
heard it, but I haven't been there. But Medora is northern,
I think it's like northeast, roughly.
so past Minot.
I can't remember to save
Okay,
my
I
life.
got you.
It's been 20
I'll-
years since I've been there.
Okay, I'll try to get y'all a link to Medora and some information about Medora. But man, you got anything else you want to throw in there?
Not off the top of my head.
Man,
Just North Dakota, I mean, it can be kind of a wasteland at times, not gonna lie, but if you look, it's got its gems to it. You
Yeah.
just gotta know where to look for them.
yeah. And I've got to get your opinion on the coronavirus scare.
The coronavirus, I mean, it ain't good.
Yeah.
Say that.
I
I
got
got family myself actually that's contracted it, and she's in the hospital right now. One of my stepsisters. So it's not a good thing, but I think in the long run of things, I think we'll all be okay.
Yeah. So the panic from the toilet paper, please stop.
Please.
You're making humanity look bad. Like if it was water, I could understand. I expect people to go buy up all the water, the food, non-perishable goods. Yeah, but please chill out with the toilet paper thing, okay? Y'all are just making Johnson & Johnson a lot of money. But bro, I gotta let you go. I really can't think of anything else. I want to give a shout out to all the people that work in the oil field, whether you're in work over rig. I want to give a shout out to all the guys I work with. Flowback. You got anybody else?
Flowback. Can't think of anyone off the top of my head just yet.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to all the classic car drivers, all of the people that are up here working, trying to make it work, and the people that are working wherever you're at. Keep doing what you've been doing. Keep being successful. Keep planning. Keep building.
Keep on keeping on.
Exactly. Keep on keeping on. So with that being said, it's JPTV 3000 here with
Gherret.
Peace. Appreciate that, bro.